Brandon Aiyuk is being held hostage by his own team and it's costing him $40,000 a day. That number is not an exaggeration, and by the end of this, you'll understand exactly why the San Francisco 49ers are doing it, and why it might be the most ruthless financial play in modern NFL history. There's also one detail about Jayden Daniels buried in this story that nobody is talking about, and it changes everything. Let's get into it. Aiyuk puts up 75 receptions, 1,342 yards, and 7 touchdowns in 2023. He was arguably the most underrated wide receiver in the entire league. So when his contract situation became a problem heading into 2024, most people assumed the 49ers would sort it out fast. Teams don't let elite receivers walk. That's the conventional wisdom. Here's why that conventional wisdom is dead wrong. San Francisco didn't just lowball Aiyuk. They restructured his deal in a way that stripped out his guaranteed money entirely. They placed him on the reserve/left squad list, a designation that effectively buries a player, removes him from the active roster, and makes him completely untradeable without the team's full cooperation. He cannot play, he cannot negotiate freely, he is frozen, and the 49ers know exactly what they're doing. This is not a negotiation anymore. This is leverage. Cold, calculated, franchise-level leverage. Here's what makes this uglier than any other holdout situation in recent memory. The 49ers have already found their price for Aiyuk. It's not a number they've made public, but the reporting is clear. San Francisco wants significant draft capital in return. A first-round pick minimum. The Washington Commanders want Aiyuk badly enough that Jayden Daniels has reportedly reached out personally to his old college teammate to push this move forward. That's a quarterback lobbying his own front office for a specific wide receiver. That almost never happens at this level. When it does, it means the player is genuinely elite. But Washington will not pay what San Francisco is demanding, and that's where the whole thing locks up. Now here's the part people keep getting wrong. The popular take is that the 49ers are being sentimental, that they still want Aiyuk on the team, that they're reluctant to move him, that this is some emotionally complicated situation in the front office. No, that narrative is completely unsupported by the facts. San Francisco voided his guaranteed money. They didn't restructure to keep him, they restructured to own him. There is a significant difference. A team that wants to keep a player doesn't gut his guarantees. A team that wants maximum leverage does. This is John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan playing chess while Aiyuk bleeds out financially on the board. Every single day this drags on, Aiyuk loses money he will never recover. He is not practicing with a new team. He is not building chemistry with Daniels. He is sitting, waiting, watching his market value become a negotiating chip in someone else's game. And the brutal truth is, the 49ers don't care, because the moment they release him outright, they get nothing. No compensation, no picks, just a talented receiver walking out the door for free while their rebuild begins. That is not acceptable to this front office, so they wait. And they will keep waiting until Washington blinks or another team enters the picture with a better offer. Here's the detail about Daniels that nobody is highlighting enough. He's entering his second NFL season with a receiving corps that needs a genuine WR1. Terry McLaurin is solid, but he's not a legitimate top 5 receiver in the league. Aiyuk is, or at minimum he was before this entire situation swallowed his career momentum. If Washington lands Aiyuk and pairs him with Daniels this season, that offense becomes legitimately dangerous. Not playoff contender, if things break right, dangerous. Legitimately, scare the NFC dangerous. That's the Commanders' entire argument for making this move. And it's a good argument. The counter-argument, from Washington's perspective on the price, is also legitimate. You do not surrender a first-round pick for a receiver who hasn't played meaningful football in months, whose body hasn't been tested under game conditions, and whose relationship with his current franchise is now completely destroyed. That is a real risk. First-round picks are currency. They are futures. And Washington is not flush enough to throw one away recklessly. So both sides have logic, and that logic is why this doesn't resolve easily. What people forget is that Aiyuk has almost no power in this situation. He can hold out, he can stay off the field, but the 49ers have already removed the primary mechanism he'd normally use, the threat of not playing, by removing him from any situation where his playing matters to them right now. His leverage evaporated the moment that roster designation went through. The only card he has left is time. And time is the one thing this situation is absolutely consuming. There is a scenario, a real one, not a dramatic hypothetical, where this drags past the start of the regular season, where Aiyuk watches week 1 from a holding pattern with no resolution in sight, where the 49ers open their season with a gaping hole at receiver and still refuse to bend. That scenario exists because both sides have decided their floor is non-negotiable, and the longer it lasts, the more this stops being a contract dispute and starts being a statement from San Francisco to every player on their roster about who holds power in this building. Now, here's the question you need to answer in the comments, because I genuinely want to know where fans land on this. Is Kyle Shanahan a genius for squeezing every last drop of trade value out of a receiver he's already moved on from? Or has the 49ers front office just permanently damaged their reputation as a destination for elite free agents and proven veterans who now know exactly what this organization does when it's done with you?